Recorded this for you, Steph.
Georgia inching closer to legalizing medical marijuana. A bill to legalize the drug passed the House this week. It was an idea sparked by our Dr. Sanjay Gupta. He made news last year. He changed his stance on the drug, and he's not backing down. In fact, in a new op-ed out tonight on CNN.com, he is doubling down. All right, Sanjay, I mean, you really are doubling down. First of all, you used to be on the other side of this. You came out and said, mea culpa, I've changed my mind. I've looked at the science. I think we need to legalize this. And now you're really up in the ante.
I'm doubling down. I mean, I think that I've concluded that it's irresponsible, frankly, for the medical community not to be looking at this as a viable option. Look, we prescribe so many different medications for different things out there. I gave the example of a child who had epilepsy that was not treatable by modern medicine. She was on 7 different medications at one time or another, any of which could have been so toxic as to have caused a cardiac arrest. Didn't work. And then they tried this non-psychoactive CBD oil, it's cannabis oil. It's not something that gets her high, it's not something that she smokes, it's an oil, and it relieved her of her seizures. So, yeah, I think that's irresponsible. That's part of the doubling down that I'm talking about.
And what's amazing, and I know you've made this point, but I think you got to make this point to people again and again. You go in the hospital and something's wrong with you, and there, according to the federal regulations, you could be prescribed meth, you could be prescribed cocaine. They could use that to help you, but they can't use marijuana.
Cocaine and methamphetamines are both less restricted than marijuana. And look, I've tried hard, Aaron, to not inject a moral equivalency into this whole thing. People say, oh yeah, marijuana and alcohol, or marijuana and narcotics, and marijuana and cocaine, drawing those comparisons. Those are fair comparisons. I'm happy to have that conversation. But here's the truth, is that on its own merits, marijuana as a medication stands alone. And again, you look at the U.S. research, it may not be that compelling. Why? Because it's illegal here.
Right.
Hard to
So
do research on an illegal substance. In Israel and many other countries around the world, you see some compelling research. Big hospitals in Jerusalem where people are actually taking this as a medicine in the hospital. So, we got to look around the world. We got to look in smaller labs. We got to make sure we paint not a distorted picture.
All right, Sanjay, thank you very much. It's pretty amazing. And Sanjay continues his groundbreaking reporting on this issue that has gotten so many people talking. And as we said, influenced and changed public policy. When you look at that law in Georgia, weed too, cannabis.
Cannabis madness.
Cannabis madness, because I was saying cannabis madness, I was rhyming it. Premieres Tuesday night at 10 o'clock Eastern, right here on CNN. Still to come, chaos erupts on Capitol Hill. A Republican shuts down